I'm Professor Jane Pirkis. I'm the Director of the Centre for Mental Health at the University of Melbourne, and I'm one of the Vice Presidents of IASP. So I've worked in suicide prevention for a long time, over 20 years, and I got interested because I had trained as a psychologist and had worked for a little while clinically, but decided I was much more interested in the mental health of populations. And I guess the really pointy end of mental health in the population is suicide and suicide prevention. So my original interest, and one of my really current interests still, is suicide in the media. So I was very interested initially in the negative impacts of irresponsible reporting of suicide, and in particular copycat acts as a result of that. But more recently I've got much more interested in how the media can be used as a vehicle in suicide prevention, and the media in all its forms. But in addition to that, I'm interested in intervention research more generally, so looking at what works and what doesn't work in suicide prevention. Across the board, I've done lots of evaluations of fairly large-scale suicide prevention activities, and I've also got particularly interested in one kind of intervention, which is restricting access to means. I'm interested particularly in restricting access to means at suicide hotspots. If we had unlimited resources, I think that would be fabulous. And I wouldn't be targeting it at any one particular area. I think I'd be making sure that funding happened across the board. So for universal interventions, selective interventions and indicated interventions, for the whole population, but also for people at heightened risk. So some of the universal interventions I'd be promoting would be things like restricting access to means and good guidance for journalists and other media professionals on how to report safely on suicide. But at the other end, you wouldn't want to do any of that and still not look after people who were in crisis. You'd want to make sure that there was always good support for them. My key message would be suicide is absolutely preventable. And if we work together and work out the very best ways to do that, we can make a massive dent on the world's suicide rate.